Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to 1 Lesson 3 Math. This is an IGCSE Maths exam question on surds. So the question says, show that 4 plus 2 root 5 over root 5 minus 1 can be simplified to 3 root 5 plus 7 over 2. If you'd like to have a go at this, please pause the video now before I proceed with the solutions and explanations. So we're going to deal with this surd here. 4 plus 2 root 5 over root 5 minus 1, and you will note that I've put a bracket around the denominator. Now what we need to do is we need to times by the plus version of the denominator. Because it's root 5 minus 1, we need to multiply both top and bottom, it keeps it equivalent, by root 5 plus 1. And what will happen is this will eliminate the surd, the root on the denominator. Okay? So if it was root 5 plus 1, we would times by root 5 minus 1. You'll see what happens as I go through this. So, we're going to rationalize. That's the important thing. That's the key word. Now, that's going to look like this. So we're going to times numerator and denominator. If you times by the same thing, it keeps it equivalent. So we're going to times by root 5 plus 1 to the numerator and the denominator. And I'm just going to do this in small steps. I'm going to do it in two parts. So the denominator, root 5 minus 1 multiplied by root 5 plus 1. So it's just FOIL. Root 5 times by root 5 is root 25. And you can see there below that I've written that as 5. Because the root 5 times root 5 is really just 5. But if you want to times the roots, you get to root 25, and then that does become 5, either way. Then you've got root 5 times plus 1. Just like plus 1 times by x would be plus x, root 5 times plus 1 is plus root 5. Then you've got minus 1 times by root 5. So you have minus root 5. Just like minus 1 times by x would be minus x, minus 1 times by root 5 would be minus root 5. And then you've got minus 1 multiplied by plus 1. That's minus 1. So then we eliminate the root 5s. Plus root 5 minus root 5 cancels. And then we've just got 5 take away 1, which is 4. So the denominator, finally managed to say it, is 4. Okay, so then I'm going to deal with the numerator. So again, I'm going to apply FOIL to the double brackets. 4 times root 5 is 4 root 5. Can't do anything further with that. Just like 4 times x would be 4x. 4 times 1 obviously is plus 4. And then you've got 2 root 5 multiplied by root 5. And again, I'm multiplying the roots. So root 5 times root 5 is root 25. So that's 2 root 25. 2 root 5 times plus 1 is plus 2 root 5. So then I'm going to start to simplify. I can add the root 5s together. 4 root 5 plus 2 root 5 is 6 root 5. And then you've got the plus 4. Now 2 root 25 is 2 times 5 basically, because root 25 is 5. So that's 2 times 5, which is 10. So then that becomes 6 root 5 plus 14. So we've dealt with the numerator and the denominator independently. Now we're going to put them together. So that gives us the whole thing is now 6 root 5 plus 14 divided by 4. Now all you need to do now, they're all even numbers, the 6, the 14 and the 4. Doesn't matter about the root 5. Again, we're treating that like it's an x. Okay, so 6x could be divided by 2. 6 root 5 can be divided by 2 as well. So we can divide the whole thing by 2. That becomes, and you've got to show that, so you can see what you're aiming for, and you can check back to that now, 3 root 5 plus 7 over 2. Is it that if you divide it by 2? Yes, it is, and we have had success in doing what the exam question has told us to do. So I hope that's been a helpful tutorial. Pasta la pizza. Arrivederci. So long, goodbye. Ciao for now. We'll see you next time.